All right, are we even on? Oh my God, we are on. You guys, I have something super exciting to share with you. How to Spin a Ball on Your Finger by Coach Nick. All right, you guys, walk with me for a second because I have to share with you a secret about spinning the ball on your finger that you're probably not going to want to hear. Look, here's the reality. I have two big videos where I teach people how to spin a silly ball on their finger. And what a lot of people are saying is that, you know what, Coach Nick, it just doesn't work. Here's the reality. You have to practice a ton to learn how to spin a ball on your finger. I know I make it look easy and it seems like it should be easy, right? It's just a ball that's rotating on our finger. But trust me, when I learned this when I was in the 3rd grade, I sat there for hours practicing. I want to show you guys something. I don't know if you guys can see it here, but you see my middle finger? There's a little indentation right there. That indentation is from a blister that formed on this finger when I was in the 3rd grade. I'd sit there and practice all day like this until I practiced so much it burned my finger and I got a blister. That's how much practice it took me to learn this and to master it and to make it look so easy. So unless you're willing to spend a lot of time learning the skill, guess what? You're not going to learn it. So before we get into the tips and tricks of how to spin a basketball, I just want to share with you, it's probably going to take 10 to 15 minutes per day for about 30 days before you can just get the ball to kind of stay on your finger, all right? So that's the kind of progress we're looking for. It does take a lot of time, but I promise everyone can learn this trick. So the first thing I'm recommending is just how we hold the ball. You want to have it kind of on your finger pads here. You don't want it super flat because you're going to have a hard time controlling it. You want it like right like this, I would say. And that gives me quite a bit of control over the ball. Now, even if I had small hands, check this out. I can still spin it. This is probably here like the hand size of someone who's in the 3rd grade. Even if I went like this, I can still get enough spin. But if I needed to, I can always use 2 hands to spin it. Let's focus on the spin. When I spin the ball like this, you'll watch this hand here. It kind of rotates over. I'm gonna do a bunch here so you guys can kind of see, but this hand here is just going like this. It's just this motion. And when you first begin, yours is going to look awkward. Your ball's not going to spin like mine. I've been doing this for years, you guys. Your ball's probably going to be all funky. It's not going to stay on your finger. You're literally going to throw it up and it's going to do something like this. It's going to look just like this. Probably not even that good. Okay, this is normal. You just want to get a feel for it. Don't judge yourself. You're just trying. You're getting your arm used to this movement, to trying to spin up. Now, I really can actually kind of spin it on this hand a lot better than I'm showing you guys, but I'm just showing you sort of what yours might look like. It doesn't matter which way you spin it. You can spin it this way. You can spin it this way. Just spin it however feels comfortable for you, okay? Don't focus on trying to get it down. You're just getting the movement down. So I just want you to grab the ball in one hand and just practice, just trying to kind of spin it a little bit. Try to get this hand over as much as you can. If you want to practice without the ball, then you can put the ball here and you could even focus on getting the spin down if you want by just flicking here. I'm just giving a nice little flick, but you don't even need that. Let me share another secret with you, okay? I did another video where I spun the ball like this. I walked up to strangers and I put it on their finger, and guess what? Most people can't actually hold the ball, a fast spinning ball on their finger, so it's better just to kind of practice and have a slow spin and just try to get your finger under it for 10 to 15 minutes a day, and in about a month, you'll get somewhere like this. And you will freak out because this is the coolest feeling ever to have the ball just stay up just for a little bit. And you'll learn that you can kind of move your finger under the ball as it spins, even kind of slowly. And that's going to help you build the balance that you need to be able to get this trick down. And as you're practicing, eventually you guys are going to figure out that your spin here is getting better and better and better till one day it'll stay up like this. You'll have it, you'll be ecstatic, you'll be super excited, you want to share with your parents, with everybody. It's the coolest thing ever. Then let me show you where the progress goes from there. You're going to get it up and you're going to be like, now for people out there that have smaller hands, let me show you. If you want to use 2 hands, you can. I use 2 hands if I want like a super strong spin. I mean, this one is almost hard enough for me to, if you can see, look, the ball starts kind of wiggling on my finger. It's going so fast, but you don't need 2 hands. And when you first practice, I recommend just doing one hand like this. This is the quickest way. You don't want your other hand in there just yet. Your finger that you're balancing on is not strong enough. But if you want 2 hands, you can rip it like this. So it's the same spin here, but this time I'm using this thumb. I like to use my thumb and really crank it. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but this thing's got some serious torque to it, all right? Here's the reality. A lot of you guys are gonna have more questions like, where do I spin the ball? You know, you can spin it on your pad, you can spin it on your fingernail. I like to use my fingernail because it doesn't hurt as much. The reality is, as long as you just keep practicing, your finger is going to find a sweet spot and you'll eventually get it, okay? You have to trust me on this. So here's what mine looks like as it spins, okay? I don't know if you guys can even see that in the camera, but that's exactly what it looks like. I also will use 2 fingers like this just to support it. You don't have to. When you first learn, I would just use whatever finger you feel most comfortable with and just practice getting it up there as much as you can, 10 to 15 minutes a day for 30 days, and you'll have the ball up. All right, so eventually you get to that point where you're like, yes, I got the ball up there, and then this is gonna happen. When you go to slap the ball, trust me, because this is exactly what happened to me. I would just slap it and the thing would just fly off, all right? Eventually you're gonna find it's just a gentle touch on the side. You have to kind of find the sweet spot, but you just kind of hit it here in the middle. It probably doesn't even matter where I hit it because I'm so used to doing this, but probably right in the middle. And it's just a soft, just a soft, nice, gentle touch here on the side. Okay, nothing special. And you can, I'm switching fingers here because it does burn, you guys. There's a lot of friction that happens between the ball and your fingers here. So just a nice little gentle touch on the side, not trying to do anything crazy. And that'll keep the ball going, all right? All right, you guys, that wraps it up for how to spin a basketball on your finger. I can't stress how important it is not to get frustrated. You guys, life is just about practice. Everything that you learn in life can be broken down into a skill that you can learn. You just have to sit there and practice every day. And when your finger gets sore, use your other fingers to practice, all right? Maybe ice it a little bit, give it a few days off, but try to practice every day. Maybe give yourself a day off every 5 or 6 days, but practice every day 10 to 15 minutes. And I promise, in 1 month, you'll look like this. You'll have just a little bit up there. That's enough to keep you going. It's enough to get you excited. Stay tuned and we'll see you on the next vid. Thanks, bye.